They say the greatest discovery in human history wouldn't be the moon landing. It would be the moment we learn we are not alone in the universe. But what if, right before that discovery, the world doesn't know how to react? That's the question scientists are now asking, quietly and seriously. For more than 100 years, humanity has gazed at the night sky and wondered, are there others? In 1906, a newspaper boldly claimed, "Life on Mars," a story that captured imaginations but turned out to be wrong. Then, in 1996, NASA announced chemicals in a Martian meteorite might be ancient microbes, only to be re-evaluated and questioned later. These weren't fringe fantasies, they were science headlines. And with every possible clue of alien biology or technology, the world watched, debated, and sometimes panicked. Here's the twist. Scientists now worry not about whether we'll find life, but how we tell the public when we do. At a major NASA workshop, researchers, communicators, and journalists gathered to ask, if evidence of extraterrestrial life finally comes, how do we break that news responsibly? Because let's be honest, the public doesn't just want facts. They want certainty, but science works in probabilities, not certainties. Scientists agree there are two forms of extraterrestrial life we could discover: alien biology, microbes, fossils, complex life signatures on another world; alien technology, signals, structures, or technosignatures from intelligent civilizations. Both carry enormous implications, but they also carry different levels of uncertainty. Imagine this. A telescope detects a strange chemical fingerprint in the atmosphere of a distant planet. So unusual that Earth scientists struggle to explain it with known chemistry. We might call it a biosignature, a possible sign of life. But is it life? The public might hear, "We found aliens," but science might still say, "We're 90% sure, not 100%. That gap, that uncertainty, can create confusion, hype, fear, and misinformation. So what are the tools we actually use in the search for extraterrestrial life? Telescopes like NASA's Pandora and James Webb scan exoplanet atmospheres for chemical whispers of biology. Rovers visit other worlds in our own solar system, looking for signs of ancient life. And projects like SETI and Breakthrough Listen search for patterns in the radio sky, signals that might suggest intelligence. But here's the fascinating part. Signals from space, even if real, could be completely unlike anything we know. They might not be radio beeps. They might be completely alien forms of communication that we don't even recognize as communication yet. This isn't just an academic problem, it's societal. If scientists discover a confirmed sign of life tomorrow or next month, how should that be announced? Do governments tell the public immediately? Do scientists wait for peer review? How will cultures around the world interpret the news? And perhaps most troubling, how do you prevent panic, myths, or even conspiracy theories? Remember COVID-19? Misinformation spread faster than facts. The search for alien life could be even more destabilizing, because it strikes at the core of who we think we are. This isn't just about microbes or messages. It's about humanity's place in the cosmos. Are we truly alone in a vast, star-studded universe? Is life common, rare, or somewhere in between? What would it mean if we discovered life so unlike us that we couldn't understand its language or its intentions? Scientists are preparing for that moment, not just scientifically, but socially. Because the discovery of extraterrestrial life won't just change textbooks, it could reshape our sense of ourselves. So the next time you look up at the night sky, remember this. Humanity is not just curious about what's out there. It's preparing for the consequences of knowing. Not just scientifically, but emotionally, culturally, even spiritually. Because if life exists beyond Earth, then the universe isn't just a mystery to solve. It's a story we are only just beginning to understand.